What is up, guys? It's Mystic Fire here, back once again with Blue Exorcist or Aono Exorcist Chapter 100. And I said I was going to do a review of the series, it's beginning from Chapter 100 forward, because Blue Exorcist is underrated. And my channel is going to be based in everything that is underrated. That means that there's a new manga. Chapter 2 comes out tomorrow, and I'll do Chapter 1 right after this review. So I hope it comes. I hope I can upload it today. If not, it's gonna be uploaded tomorrow morning. So just be on the lookout for Orient. Orient is basically the new manga by the Magi creator. And if you do not know Magi, that's exactly what I mean by underrated, because Magi is amazing. But anyways, let's begin with this review. I talked long enough, and you guys are here to see me talk. Chapter 100 Blue Exorcist. It was basically, like we go to Rin now. We go to Rin in the past, and we see Rin's mother when she was a little kid, when she was a child, and her first interaction with Satan. Actually, we see her first interactions with Satan. We also see Father Shiro Fujimoto, which is Rin's adoptive father. I'm pretty sure you guys all know who Fujimoto is. Who Shiro Fujimoto is. We're saying when he was young, and one thing that I actually did notice is that he's basically like the same design as Rin right now. With the white hair and everything. So I guess demons that are humans have white hair when they probably gets unleashed, because then he gets black hair. Then he gets black hair. So it's one of those things where how did all this happen? Which I guess that's why we're in the past now, to learn how everything happened. We got to see Yuri. When she was young, her parents. She was abandoned, and some exorcists or some ex-exorcists take her in, and they raised her together, and they were Oku, Obaba. I forgot the other guy's name. Oh, Nico. There you go. It was Oku, Obaba, and Nico. They raised her together until she was about, I would like to say about 10 years old, 10, 15 years old, like that. Somewhere like that. Because Rin right now, he is 16, if I'm not mistaken, when it comes to the story of Exorcist. So yeah, and he went back to 40 years into the past, when he was a little kid. So yeah. We don't really learn much of anything in this one. It's more like there's more questions that got. There are more questions now than there were before in the series, because this flashback doesn't really answer many questions that we already had. But we get a confirmation that Shiro Fujimoto was actually an assassin vessel, basically, or he was made from assassin, because when Yuri was staying as his hider, because he escaped from the assassin group, because there are more. See, that's another thing that we learned, that there are more. And an interesting thing that got my interest was, like, Satan first interaction. I don't know if that was actually meant, like, because Miss Festo says that he doesn't have an ego the first time he meets with Yuri, because he's playing. So it's one of those things where, so he doesn't have an ego, but yet the other demons were already existing. So he didn't have an ego in Asaya, or he didn't have an ego, or he didn't have an ego at all. He didn't know that he was somebody important, that he was somebody important or anything like that. So I don't know as to into what context do I take that, But anyways, yeah. So nothing much really happened in this chapter. So there's not really much of anything to really talk about, aside from the end when she was taken to Asylum. Yeah, I think that's what you said the name. Asylum or Asylum. I think it's Asylum or Asylum. It's one of those two. And if you remember correctly, Asylum was the place where they did all the research from the demons, like trying to create vessels for every other demon, like Lucifer, Miss Festo, Maimon, and all of those. and that's what she was taken. Just because she could see the black dog, and the black dog was a demon that the exorcist made to find Chiro because he escaped. So yeah, there isn't really much of anything to really say, or really much of anything to really know. So we didn't find out much of anything. We just got more questions here and there. I would tend to see is that this is gonna be a better version than what the anime did for the first season, because the anime first season, basically the second half of the first season, was, while it was good filler, it wasn't canon. And I liked that, I didn't really like that they deviated so much from the story. And now we're gonna see the real story, of Yuri and how Rin and Yukio became to be born and whatnot. But yeah, we have yet to see how she's brought up when she's in asylum, because if you remember correctly, that's what she was basically raped by Satan, to have Yukio and Rin. So yeah, there's a lot to say. There's really much of anything to talk about when it comes to this review. So I apologize. If you have any more information or anything you're interested in that I might be able to explain to you, because I'm caught up with everything. I read it and I remember everything because I have to. So I'm going to review. But yeah. And if you have any questions as to something, if something caught your interest that I forgot to mention, let me know in the questions down below. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more, and yeah, thank you so much for checking my content, and see you guys and gals later.